Just like everything, we always put our own spin on it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
We don't we don't follow their directions very well.
Yeah, no, out on this side. I think, yeah,
Okay.
this is better over here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't follow directions very well. We just...
But they didn't even tell you how, they said 3/4, right?
They said 3/4. I think that would have been too...
We were worried it would.
Yeah, okay.
But maybe it would look better, who knows?
Okay, so
We're live.
okay.
Okay, you still working?
Yeah, I'm still working,
Okay.
always working.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
coming on.
Are they coming on? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we have to write that down. Sherry said that she left messages for Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he has been on the phone non-stop.
Yeah.
So I'll write your name down though. So, okay. So, PJ's doing it. He's writing the name down. So.
Okay, good. That's
So what we thought we'd show today is an oldie but goodie.
goodie, yes,
'Cause
definitely.
we made these right when Sergers
Sergers
came
came
out,
out, yeah.
right? But it was very difficult because the Sergers didn't have the automatic tension, so we
Right.
gave up on it.
And also
right?
the jet ear threading, and yes.
So
Okay.
so zoom in on that picture. Okay, so it is called the pin tucked and wave tucked Serger pillow. So you do, and Joni's going to show you how to do it, but you do rows of stitches. So maybe show this, rows of stitches,
Yeah.
and then you could go to the sewing machine to sew the wave tucks, and you're going to sew
One way,
and then sew the other way. And it just gives it's going to look really neat. It's going
Yeah.
to look really neat. And it's just something fun to make with your serger, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so where did you get started? Now,
Okay.
we got this pattern from the Baby Lock website. So from their projects.
Yes.
And they told you how big to,
Yeah.
And how big is the fabric?
Okay, it is 15 by 22.
Okay.
So I just cut on the fold at 15 inches.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, what did you, and then you,
Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to sew a seam every 1.25 inches.
and we picked 1.25 inches.
Yeah, they picked closer together, and I thought it was too close.
Yeah, and we would have been till 4 o'clock before we got on. So,
Yeah,
so
so-
we went 1.25 inches. Let's see if it's going to work. You may decide at home to do it Baby Lock's way, which would be every 3/4 inch. So,
Yeah, so I just
okay.
took my ruler. Here, I'll just move this for a second just so to get an idea of
Okay,
how
I'll
I
bring it
did
back
this.
over.
So I put my edge right here on 1.25 inches, and then I drew my line with, now we're using a friction pen, and you could use water soluble, but I think it's easier if you use the friction because you don't have to worry about dipping it in water or anything.
yeah,
So every
1.25 inches.
yeah, so I just, the previous line that I just drew, I'll put on the 1.25 inch mark, and then I'll draw a new line. So I
Okay.
went the whole
Now,
way
how
down.
big is the fabric again?
It's 15 by 22.
15 by 22. And so we did, but you can trim it to any size
Yes,
after
yes,
you've done
yeah.
whatever you want.
Right.
Okay, so now the next step.
Okay, so I felt that it would be easier to sew these seams if we press first. Okay, so all I did was take my drawn line and I folded it right on the line, and then I took it and pressed it. Now you have to be careful because you just want to press the fold, because then you don't want to erase the previous, your next drawn
Yeah, so
line.
you can't get the heat too close to that line or
right.
you'll lose the line.
Yeah, and then so I'll just keep working myself down the fabric. So fold it, and then take your iron, and there we go. And we'll do a couple more.
And that makes it real easy when you get over to the serger.
Yeah.
So creasing the fabric.
Okay. Take another one.
So we go to the Baby Lock website often to get ideas on projects with sergers. So, and we're just always on the lookout for something. And we love to use the decorative techniques on the serger. They're fun.
Yes.
They're fun because of the automatic tension. We don't have to worry, you know, am I ever going to get the tension set? So,
Okay, so just,
it's cold here today.
yeah, we had snow.
Yeah, so I think it was 6 inches, don't you think?
It was a lot, yeah. That's quite a bit, 6 inches.
Yeah. It is only February, so we're working on Easter, so
Yeah.
it feels like it's spring. Inside the store, it's spring.
Okay, so I would just keep going.
Maybe do 5 of them and then show them how it's kind of like an accordion.
And then I have one that's all done, so we can show what it looks like.
Oh,
Yeah,
already
it's-
folded.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is, right
there
here.
it is,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I just work myself
Yeah,
down.
so
There's,
that's good.
There's about 5 rows.
Okay.
Okay, and
And
that's
see-
what it will look like.
Yeah.
And see, I don't have any markings on it now. I just have
Okay.
fold marks.
All right. So
Okay.
now you're going to head over to the machine.
Yeah, and I'll explain how I threaded it and everything. Okay, so the stitch that we are going to use is the 3-thread wide overlock stitch. So I just have one needle in, and that will be my left needle. And then, and then I'll be using the upper looper and the lower looper. So I have regular serger thread in the needle, and then I have 2 different colors in the looper. So this one's the upper looper, and then the lower looper. So
And they said to match the needle thread to the upper looper,
yes,
right?
Yes. So these are the stretch thread right here that Phil said, "Hello, Liz, we have a visitor. This is Kristen, and this is
Okay, so this is Mara's sister-in-law. Okay,
Yeah,
Mara on the show. You're gonna have to say hi.
Mara,
Yeah.
no, come in, come
Yeah,
in.
come in.
Oh,
We
yeah,
like having
it's good to
visitors.
see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, come in, come
So you
in.
can-
I
yeah.
wonder if Mara's watching.
Okay, so
Somebody
how many
call
people
Mara.
are watching, and we can tell?
Yeah, this is my son-in-law's family. Mara was on 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and so we have.
And they're here for a hockey tournament,
Yeah,
right?
a hockey
Yeah,
tournament.
really fun.
Yeah.
And there's 482 people watching you right now.
Yeah, yeah. So this is Kristen. This
Yes.
come in, come in. Yeah, can we see? I don't see
Yeah.
Kristen. Oh, there. Okay, there's Kristen and Lars and Finley. And they're here from Annapolis. They came for a hockey tournament. Where are you playing?
Ice Castle. Yeah, really close to here.
Yeah, so you might as well come in. Yeah,
where we're
yeah. She has a verb, and we got to get her using it.
Look around at all
look
the
at our
samples.
projects.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because all the
see?
embroidery.
All this stuff.
Yeah, you have to look at everything we do. All right, now tell your friends to
Yeah,
tune in.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, we just went on, or I could talk to you more.
Yeah,
but
if you want to, I could sew the rows so you just talk to them for a minute.
Or do you want to
Okay.
show them around or anything, or?
Yeah.
Or I could
guess
show
we're
them.
all right.
Yeah. All
okay.
right. Okay. All right. That was nice. They called yesterday and said that they were coming. They called Mara and they said they were coming, and we were trying to give them some idea. I said stop at the store, and then also there's a place in the Strip District that is like a really cool miniature golf place, and it's kind of like the parents, they serve food and drinks and stuff.
I wonder
right?
how their drive was with all the snow
Oh,
we
yeah,
got.
that's what I said to Mara. We're expecting snow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So
Okay,
here
yeah.
we go. Okay. So so this is okay. So I have it set for the 3-thread wide, and I have the stretch threads and the loopers and the matching thread in the needle. So and then the stitch length is on 3, and my stitch width is on 7, and so I'm all set, and I'm just going to start to sew rows. They should give them a mug, give Kristen a mug.
Oh, yeah. I'll run down and give her a
okay.
mug.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I'll go see what we have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, microphone, yes. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to sew a few rows, and then so let's see. Okay. And I got my needle down, and there it goes. Okay. All right, and then we'll go like this. And I'm just shaving off the edge of the folded edge. And so they were, here we go.
All right.
There we go. So,
I'm getting a question that maybe I can help with this time.
what's that?
It's a tech question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited. Let's see. Just getting up here. Coming back.
They were already gone.
They were already
Yeah.
gone. Okay. All right. Yeah, she felt big. Yeah. So we should have asked them how they did. Did they already have the tournament?
I don't know. I'm wondering how they did in the snow.
Yeah.
'Cause Baltimore people aren't used to snow like we are. And they had to come up over the mountains.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's a question about
Oh, how can I turn off the comments? I see somebody. Oh, slide lefts. They're telling her how to do it.
But I
Okay.
think she was on a laptop. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, so
And-
she can't.
But if you're on a laptop, you can right click. Let's see if I can show.
Yeah.
Well, I can't show you right now, but you can right click on the video portion and it'll say picture in picture. That kind of
my.
pops you out.
Oh, I can't see their questions anymore.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I'll go back.
okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So Diane said we had, the class. Oh my gosh. It was like the 12 women had gotten out of prison. And they were just wanted to talk and to have fun and everything. Yeah, so it showed me, that everybody's anxious. They enjoy getting together. And so I'm going to talk to Steve about it, see when he wants me to do it. But I think I would like to give an in-person IQ designer class every week. Every week. So we'll have people take turns so, everybody gets a chance to come. But MJ Hooper, she brought us an unbelievably good cake from, I think she said Gus's in Weirton, West Virginia. And it's over there in the new place, and I can't wait to go over and get a piece of
here's your
cake
comment,
today.
sorry.
Yes. So, and then Kathy stopped in and brought us cookies. PJ, we had so many snacks. Where do you go that, that's what one of the ladies said that where she usually goes to sew, if you need a bottle of water, they charge you for it. So she was like, how much do you want me to pay for this water? I'm like, nothing. So we just want you to love your machines and keep sewing on them. And, it's all working out.
If you're on the web, right click the video and it says picture in picture. And you can
Yeah.
pop it out and
Okay.
it won't have comments covering anything.
Okay, so rest your mouse on the picture.
Like this.
Okay, and then, okay, there you
Right.
go. Can they see that, what you're doing?
I can make it so they could see it.
Okay, so,
But really, they should
Yeah,
they should
but yeah.
download the app.
yeah. Oh, they should have the app.
I think you should have the app.
Yeah. They like the bigger picture that the TV will do. So,
But let's see if I can show this.
Okay, should I keep sewing or
Yes.
keep sewing rows?
yeah, keep
sewing rows.
And then we're going to just show, and the problem is you have to make sure that your threads are, like, you explain what I mean.
Yeah,
The pink thread is always on top,
you
and
wanna
it's going to
start-
flip right.
Yeah, you always start on the same side so that the pink thread will be on top and the blue thread will be, if you started on the other side, it would be reversed. So you can see I have all these really long thread tails right here. And so I'm starting on the correct side.
Yeah, you actually can do this technique on any serger. It's just a 3-thread wide stitch. So you can do it. Thing with the baby locks is they're easier because you don't have to fool with the tension at all. You know, it has automatic tension. So, but you can do this technique on any serger. So tune in every week. So we thought we'd do the pin tuck part of it this week, and next week we'll show you a finished project. So I'm over here ironing, and then we found a book. Okay, so it's like so hard to buy garment fabrics, right? They're really hard to find. And so what I'm hearing from a lot of people is they're having fun. They're going to thrift stores and they're buying garments and they're bringing them back, cutting them apart, putting them back together again, and creating things with it. And so I found this book. We're going to be selling it today. Oh, it's in there. So it's called The Refashion Wardrobe. And there's a lot of cute things in here. So it looks like this is a coat made out of a blanket. So that this right here, this is really cute. You can't tell though. It's a 3-tier dress made out of 3 t-shirts, 3 men's t-shirts. And so it's really cute, but you can't see the details in it. So we're gonna pick some things. And I think the one that really caught my eye is there is a skirt made out of a man's shirt. And it looks really cute. So I'm thinking, you know, we're always trying to think of ways to get the younger women sewing. And, you know, they really like to recycle and reuse and save the earth. And this would be, you know, they even say in the book that so many clothes end up in a landfill. And we should, look at this. This was a man's shirt. And they created like a woman's shirt out of it. And I think it's cute. I would wear that. So, and then let me see where my skirt is. So it goes through the detail, but we thought, let's do it. Let's make a couple things and see what people think. Here's another one. It's like the stripe, blue and white stripe, and they made a top out of it. So I think this would be really fun, and maybe we'll get a younger audience watching us. Here's the skirt. So here's a skirt made out of a man's shirt right here. And I think that is really cute. So what they did is the buttons the buttons and buttonholes were all there on the shirt, but they did put a little bit larger button in to give it a little more detail. You don't have to do that. I think the cute part of it is that it is a man's shirt. You can kind of see the curve to the shirt here. And I think that makes the skirt even cuter. So I think I'd like to try that one first. See what you think. There's on the front cover, I like this top right here. It's a loose fitting top and you can make it any length you want. So I really like that one. So we'll have to see, but there's a whole bunch of ideas in here. And we were able to get a bunch of the books, but if it goes to wait list, I can get some more. So it's a really, really nice book. So I think we should start on that next week, Joni, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, next week we're going to start on remaking clothing into clothing we want. So.
Okay, and then here's what I was okay, that's not working. I was going to show what I meant by the pop-out picture-in-picture thing. Hold on one second.
Oh, how to do the picture-in-picture. Okay.
Hold on one second.
So if they're on their computer and they want to... I thought on the computer the picture was on one... Automatically the picture was on the left and the comments were on the right. So...
if they're on the computer, yeah, if their screen is too small, it might show up like this. See how the comments are over top here?
Yes.
It's not really clear on how to get rid of them.
Yes.
But if you right-click
on that. If you're on your computer, right-click on it with your mouse.
You hit picture-in-picture, and then from there you can kind of resize this to how big you want it and move it around.
Okay.
But there's no comments. You can see it's not being covered by.
But I see too many comments. Or do that again.
Well, I think
Because maybe
we're
on your
watching a
computer it
recording.
worked, but what we were looking at wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you right click on the picture and then you click on picture in picture.
Picture in picture.
And then it'll split them up.
Yeah, that's
Will it?
that's just no.
And then there'll be comments will be on one side and the video on another. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think the comments are still over,
The comments are
here,
there.
but now my window is over here.
There we go.
All right.
Is that fair?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now show the next. Oh my goodness, you did all of those that fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So
now
my next step is
to mark.
To mark, and then we'll change the machine to the chain stitch.
Which I can show. I can show the marking up
Okay.
here, and you get ready. But I guess they want to see everything
Yeah,
you do.
okay.
But what she did here, I'll
Yes,
get the
I
ruler,
started
so-
this one, and here we'll bring.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay, yeah. So we started this one, and there again I marked it every inch and a quarter.
Now, what did they want you to mark it?
I'm not even sure.
I'll go
We'll
look.
go.
We'll read the directions now.
Yeah. We kind of do our own thing. But so I'm just going to put the line that I just drew on the inch and a quarter mark, like that, and then we'll use this one.
Now it says here to press it all going in one direction.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess you need to flatten it, right? Because
Yeah,
look at how it's all
okay.
scrunched up.
Okay.
I'm going to ruin it for you.
Okay. So let's press it. So we'll get our pressing mat.
Okay, and
That's a
then
good idea, to tell
Okay.
you the truth. Now that we've read the directions,
Yes.
that's a good idea. So
So it's going to wipe out all of the lines
yeah,
she drew.
so I'll have to redraw them. Okay, so we're gonna take that.
Okay, the
Do you
foot,
have
the
steam
foot that
in
you
there?
were
Oh, yeah,
using.
well, you got water.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got water.
You were
in
using
there.
the clear foot.
Yes.
Is
I
that right?
am
Clear
using.
foot.
Yeah,
Is it the-
whenever I do decorative sewing, I like to put the clear foot on.
And
And
for the Triumph, that's the pink box.
Right, pink
Right.
boxes
Okay.
for the Triumph, Ovation, and the Accolade, anything that does the 8 threads.
Can you use a laced foot? A lace foot.
A
a
lace foot.
That
Might
you
block your
could.
view, but yeah, oh yeah, that's
it's
right.
It has the
Yeah,
guide
that would
on
be
it.
a really good idea because the lace foot you could set that little guide so it's at a 1/4 inch or whatever you need.
Okay. And then here we'll
Keep going.
Yeah, we'll just get this side.
Now I'll continue to read the directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you're ironing before you draw the lines, is that correct?
Yes, you should press before you draw the lines. So I
Yes.
had them. I had drew
So
them
she's gonna have to
on.
redraw.
Yeah, and I guess we want these nice and flat, and that also will make it easier to draw the lines on.
Is it the green box or the pink box for the Triumph? I just want to make
The,
sure.
the green box.
It's the
for
green
tri-
box,
Yeah,
okay.
and the.
So here it
So
is.
that would be for the.
BLE8 clear foot.
Those are for the 8 thread machines,
Okay.
and then the pink
one.
box is for the. I'm going to get this on both sides, make it nice and
Says
flat.
prepare. Okay, so it's fold the fabric, place the folded edge under the press foot. Okay, so that's what you did. Now, page 3 says prepare the sewing machine for a straight stitch. Well, we're going to do that with
on our sergers.
It's
There's
called the chain stitch.
Yes.
We'll
Okay.
get rid of some of these threads.
Okay.
And I don't think they say how far apart. I'll read
I
again.
don't think. Okay. But we decided at 1 1/4 inch, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you're going to have to wait for that to cool down.
Yeah,
In order
okay.
to draw your lines.
So
I'm going to read. Okay. Begin stitching along. Okay. Prepare the sewing. Begin stitching along these lines first in one direction. So. Am I missing a page? No, I'm not. Prepare this 4th thread.
Okay.
Is
So
there
Okay,
also
Jody, what about
okay.
a pin tuck foot?
pin tuck foot. Now that will make the seams will not be as wide as this with
Yeah.
the pin tuck foot.
And see, that's it. It's gonna be half of them are gonna have pink, and then it's gonna flip. So it's gonna make this.
So we
twist.
wanted that two
Yeah.
two separate sides.
So
Okay.
here we will shake it to cool it down.
Yeah, take it off the
Yeah.
mat.
Okay. Now
Okay.
do your markings, which we decided every 1 1/4 inch.
Right, just like the first row. So I'm just going to put my edge on the 1 1/4 inch mark, and then I'll take my marking pen, and I'm just going in between the two rows. And probably I could do every other one, don't you think? Every other, like that. Here. Yeah.
Can I see the picture?
So what do you mean every other
Like
one?
right
Can I see
here,
the
like I did.
picture?
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's the picture.
I mean, you see how I skipped that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't
yeah.
need all those lines.
Yeah.
So she's
okay.
marking it every 1 1/4 inch, and she's just marking on the white part of the fabric because there's no point in marking the thread. It's not going to show up.
Yeah, and then I'm just doing like every other one. I'll do the end just so I. Okay, and then we'll put
Probably
this.
do 5, and they'll get the idea.
Okay.
But you're going to mark the whole way across. Now, those of you that have been sewing for a long time with the serger, do you remember this project from, I'm going to say 25 years ago,
yeah,
right?
Definitely that long ago.
Yeah. So it's kind of
Okay.
fun. We're bringing back some projects from that we used to do, and it's all new to a lot of people. So
And this is a pin tucked and wave tucked serger pillow.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, and let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay.
Yeah, they don't say how far apart, so hopefully our 1 1/4 is going to be right.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'll keep marking it. You show
Oh,
them.
that's right.
You,
Okay. All right.
Instead of me standing here doing nothing. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go over to the machine, and I'm going to set this up for the chain stitch. So let's find this on our chart. So it's this is the triple. There you go. Okay, so I'm going, so when we use the chain stitch, the needle that we're going to be using is over here with the C1, C2, C3, and so you can use any of those. So I'm going to use the middle one. So the first thing to set the machine up is, well, let's follow along with the chart. So the first thing is, okay, the stitch length between 2 and 4, so I'm going to put mine on 3. The stitch length dial is over here. The lower dial is the stitch length, 2 L's, and then we'll go over, we're not using the blade, so the width, so we're not using the width either. The stitch selector, we're not using that, so that's why there's a line through it. The wave selector, we're not using that. The chain needle tension between 4 and 6, so that will be over here, and that's, so I put it on 5. And then the chain looper tension is for, it has 2 different ones. For C1 it's between 3 and 5, and C2 and C3 between 2 and 3. So I'm going to use the center one, which will be C2, so we want this on 2 right here. Okay, and then we want our upper looper selector, we want that down. So, and then also we're going to lock the blade right here and then put the sewing table on. We've been using this one that we love, but since the machine is not going to cut, we need to put on the one, the cover stitch table. So
don't get rid of your cover
it's
stitch
just
table,
table. Yeah,
right?
we use that so much, the new one, but you still need the other one, the original one for a lot of different techniques. Okay, and then I'm going to pull the threads out. Okay, so also I put the upper looper on down, so I'm just going to turn it one full turn, and now it will not come up. Okay, then we'll take the screwdriver, okay, and I'm going to be using the center needle. So I'll take this needle out. This one was the left one, the overlock needle 1, and we'll put that in C2. Okay, and then we have our machine all set up, so I'm going to thread it now. So I'm going to use thread to match the fabric now. So I have just regular serger thread, and we're going to use right here the C2, okay, and then the chain looper. Okay, so now we will engage our thread guides. Okay, let's put our table on. Let's get her. Well, I'll leave it off so you'll be able to see better. So we're going to go to threading, turn the hand wheel until the thread guides pop together, and you hear that pop when you turn the hand wheel. There it goes. And then we're going to take now this is a little, you want to be on this side of me. Okay. This you kind of you really need someone to show you how to do this. So we're going to go up through the chain looper extension, and then we're going to go through this metal piece from the front to the back, like that. Okay, and then I just take it and I pull it down like that, and then you'll pick it up. Here, I'm sticking my fingers. You'll pick it up, and there's a little thread guide back here. Here, I'll put this down so you can see it. That's the take-up lever, but it went underneath that metal piece. Okay, and then through the tension disc, and then we'll take this thread and put it in the C threading port. C for chain or cover. And I just kind of bump it in a little bit and give it some slack, because it's going to go down and through here, and then it's going to come out underneath here. So, and then I'll touch the threading looper, and then we'll go over here and look for it, and I can see that little white thread, and you pull it and cut it on the thread cutter, and then stuff it back in. Okay, is that all right?
Stuff it back in.
Yeah, just stuff it back in there. All right, then now this one, there's a little trick to threading this one. So we're going to go up through C2. Okay, now there's thread guides in the back right here.
Let me come over to this side again.
Yeah, okay. So there's thread guides in the back, and they need to be threaded in there. So right here are the tension discs. So we got C1, C2, and C3. I'm doing C2, so I'm going to put my thread in those tension discs first, and then come to the back and just pull to the right. And you hear like a little pop, and it's in there. And then we're going to bring it down, and then up around the take-up lever. Okay, and then we'll go in through the thread guide. And now we're ready to use the needle threader. So I'm going to cut it the length of the machine. Now before I was using the overlock, the serger side, the overlock side, but now I'm using the chain needle, so I'm going to push that over to the left. Okay, and we'll bring the needle threader down. I like to drop the needle with the presser foot then, because I just can see better. And we're going to take this and kind of hold it right where the eye of the needle is and push this button and it kind of pulls it in and then it pulls it the rest of the way through. Yeah, that's great. And
Do you have your presser foot up or is it down?
right now I just put it up. You always thread this part with your presser foot up, but then when I bring the needle threader down, I like to put it down just so I can see a little bit better. It gives me a better view of where the needles are. Okay, so now we are ready to sew. So I'm going to make sure I have that table on.
Now, I feel like I should give you a piece of fabric to test it on.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
always
grab
good
you
to
some.
test. Okay, I could even use that one that we've
Well, you already did.
restarted.
Yeah, you already did
Here's,
the pleats in it.
Oh,
so I
here,
don't
here,
waste
this
it.
one. This was our. This was
there
our
you
test.
go. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, yeah, this was our test, and I'll just.
This is really nice fabric. So this is Benartex cotton shot pearl. So it has shine to it. It's really soft.
Okay.
So we wanted a fabric where we would see the contrasting colors. So we didn't want to put it on a print. So, something solid or almost solid.
So I'll have my line to follow, but you see, and then, so we'll just do one
That
row.
looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. And then this one will go. So we're going to be sewing in different directions. So let's turn this there. And so I have a really nice chain stitch formed. Okay, and we'll cut that.
And the tension's perfect, right? I can tell just by looking at it. Yes, it's perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, man, what do you want on the top? I think, well,
Do you
now we
think-
marked it for on the regular stitch, but it might be neat to use a decorative thread.
Yeah.
We'll do that next week.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
here you go.
We can use decorative threads with this stitch, and it looks really nice. Okay, so I'm going to start right. I want this. Here, we'll
You
start
can go
right
easy
here.
on yourself and go the direction that it's ironed in, but the next one will be hard. So she'll
Yeah.
flip it
So,
over
okay, now
and go in
here's-
the other direction.
Okay, now here's some other thought too. I could do every other row and then come back and do or do you think that would be harder?
I guess you could. Whatever's easy.
Okay, we'll test it. Okay, so we're going to have this one go. This one's going to go in the direction that we pressed it.
So you couldn't put a decorative thread in because you got to keep an eye on the pleats. And if you were sewing from the wrong side, you wouldn't be able to see which way your pleats are going. So you have to do it this way.
There we go. Okay. Okay. And then now I'm thinking I could do every other row and then go back and go, but
Do them one at a time.
okay.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right,
we got to
so-
see the.
Okay, so
that-
I'm going to
what
go
you're going
this
for.
way. I'm going to go this way. Okay.
And see that large opening on the Triumph is really nice for
Yeah.
a project like this one.
No, we want to make sure these go, we want the blue thread to show. So this might, take a little,
So this is why the clear foot is so nice for this.
yeah.
Because you can see that line really well
Yes.
as you're flipping those over. Does the clear foot come with the Triumph?
No.
No. No.
Can't wait to see, Joni. Now, are you getting any puckering? Because should we go differential feed down?
Let's see.
Okay. Does it look like it's puckering? I'll just go one click down.
Okay.
Okay, and you see, I might ruin the whole project. Okay. Just going slow.
Yeah, on this row you'll have to go a little slower.
Because you have to flip that seam allowance every time you get to one, right? If you make one, something with this, that's people love to create texture on fabric, and this is creating texture. But if you make anything, make sure you post it in our group page, the Gloria Horn Sewing Studio group page. We now have over 13,000 members. Yes.
Wow.
I know.
You know,
Great.
Linda asked, "What do you need to use a chain stitch foot?"
They do make a foot that's just
should
for
you
the
use
cover stitch and chain stitch, which is
Yeah.
kind of nice because it's not as wide.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so but you can use your regular
Yeah.
overlock. The foot that came on the machine, that's metal. Right now I'm using the clear one.
I can see it. I can see it
Yeah,
twisting.
see it
Do the next
twisting.
one.
Okay, so the next one I'll go in this direction, and there I'll have to be a little careful too because they're just automatically coming up a little bit.
How about your needles?
Should I
What
click
kind
through the threads while she's sewing?
of- Sure.
Yeah. So we have we love the Maxi Lock stretch thread. And we know it's hard to get, but we do carry it in a ton of colors. So I'm going to go over to the computer and just talk about the colors and put it in the bubble
Sure.
one at a time,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Do you want this one? You want to be over here, or do you want to go over there?
I could go over there.
Yeah.
And where is your basket of thread?
Right here.
Right here. Okay. Okay.
What needle do you have in there, Joan?
I have the Serger needle. It's right here on the machine. They suggest what needle to use. It's the EL times 705 CF, and right they have an 80 and a 90, and I usually use 90s.
8012 and 9014. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I did that one, and now I will do.
Oops.
Oh, maybe I can't do this. It doesn't tell me the name of the thread. It's a pink.
Okay, so this. So
you
I did
find out
this
what
one in
color?
the blue.
If you maximize the
Okay.
window, it might help you.
Oh,
This
okay.
this one right here.
Yeah. Not really. Yeah, I just kind of hover over it, and it.
Oh,
In
okay.
it.
Oh, something was coming out.
You gotta hold it there.
There we
Okay.
go. Swiss Beauty. Okay,
Swiss.
so that is the color that Joni is using.
Swiss Beauty.
Okay, Swiss Beauty. So it is a kind of a raspberry, kind of a raspberry bright pink. Okay.
Well, we kind of matched it to some fabric. Did you show them the fabric that we
No,
wanted?
where'd that Bodo fabric go? Oh, it's right by Joni. So, yeah, put that under the camera. So that's what we did first is we chose our fabric, and then we found some stretch thread that would match it. Okay. Now,
What fabric is it? Timeless Treasures. We don't have this available.
you know what? I bet it's in our system. So give them the number. It should be like CM1 something.
CM6158.
Yes,
And this is
CM6158.
Timeless
Should
Treasures.
I put it in the bubble? How
Yeah,
do I search for that?
I can do it over here.
Okay, you go ahead. Yeah, because that is with Chonga Wang. I love her fabric. It's beautiful for spring. Let's see, Joni. Is
Yeah.
it flipping?
Yes.
Oh, it is looking really
Yeah,
good.
really good.
Really good.
Okay, so I just did a
Okay.
blue, let's say I did the blue row, and then I'm going to go with the pressing and let the pink one show through. The what is it called? Beauty,
Swiss Beauty.
Swiss Beauty.
So I'm going to put another color in. Oh, I put too hard on that. Okay, so this next color, it is called Poppy Red. It is the most popular red. You know what, I'll bring them over there, and you can kind of show the colors as Joni is sewing. So this one,
61.
Swiss Beauty right here. There's Poppy Red. Don't put them on the camera. You zoom out a little so you can get both her sewing and the thread colors. So this one is the Swiss
Oh,
Beauty.
look how pretty.
It is. Wow.
Oh, okay. We're amazed always. Okay, so now the one I just did, I did the blue. So now I want to go opposite and I just did the pink, and I want to go opposite and have the blue show.
So the next thread is the lilac. there. There. So I know Steve is going to switch over to the new place, PJ.
Okay.
But I'm sitting in PJ's chair, and to do all his editing and film and everything, he's sitting on a folding chair.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
we gotta
and
get you
it's
somebody
really
better to
loud.
work. Now, so I got Natalia out of the dungeon. I got Zach out of the dungeon. Now I gotta get PJ better desk and chair to work with. Right? Oh,
Okay.
Jody, that looks really
Yeah,
good.
and it's-
Okay.
Yeah, just a few more rows.
I really like one of those koala chairs.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
koala chairs are really nice. Yes. So PJ, how about if I put it in the bubble and I'll find it and I'll hand it to you
Sure.
and you
Yep.
show it. Okay. The lilac maxi luxe stretches in the bubble. Oh, this one is one of my favorite greens I'm looking for. And it is Churchill green. This is so
Okay.
Churchill green. I
on in.
find that's the prettiest thread to go with red for Christmas. So Swiss Beauty that Joni used is a pink. It's like I would call it like a fuchsia pink. Put the
Okay.
Churchill right next to the red one, PJ, so they can
Okay,
see
so
that's
now
what they
I
would
need
use for Christmas.
Okay, so I just did this one, and now I do this one, and I show the blue. So flip the blue to flip to the blue for this one.
Now the next one I'm gonna put in the bubble is the color natural. So it's like a cream color, or beige.
There we go. I'm kind of flipping it before I get to the row because the presser foot will hold the previous one down.
Okay, the next one in the bubble is chicory, and I call that like a periwinkle blue. It's kind of blue that has some purple in it. Right? Don't they say periwinkle looks good on everyone? Remember when we were doing our colors? That was the one. Anyone
really?
can wear periwinkle. Next one is
Okay.
called Mother Goose. I gotta find that one. Mother Goose. What color would she be?
White.
That's white?
Oh, I have no idea. Aren't
Okay.
geese like white?
Yeah. So let me see. That one's white.
Mother goose.
Maybe I'll skip over that one. I'll find Mother Goose later. Oh.
Could you do this line on a sewing machine? Yeah, right? Or is this a,
Yes, definitely. Yeah, you can do
Will
this.
it go through the eye of the needle okay and everything? The regular stuff. Will the maxi lock stretch? Can you use maxi lock
I was just
stretch in
asking
the
about
sewing
this
machine?
just these lines
Yeah,
right
just
here.
these lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
you know,
do-
just
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you
Uh-huh.
can do that. But
Okay.
okay, so if you don't, okay, so now that was the blue, and now we got to go do the pink one. I just did the pink one, so now we're doing this
Now,
one.
next
the
color
blue.
I put in, it's called Pearl.
Pearl?
And it's just like a beige, very light beigey gray.
Good. Pearl.
The next one is called Lucerne Blue, but I would call it baby blue.
Baby blue.
So light blue, and they call it Lucerne Blue. And if you're going to do this technique, you really only need one of each, you know? You just want contrasting colors. And the next one is eggshell. And that is just off-white.
Oh,
So
eggshell.
here you
this.
go. That's a good one to have.
Lynn, PJ stands for Peter Jr.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, next color is toboggan, which I would call that orange. So it's kind of what University of Tennessee, right? Orange.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really good orange.
So it's collegiate orange.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're all done. And this is our little pillow friend.
Let's see.
Yeah, and
Let's see.
I would probably
Now,
just,
how would you press it? Carefully.
yeah, I think probably
You don't want to
just,
flatten them.
no, and I think when you, you know,
It's just that as you're pulling on it, doesn't seem like it might even need pressed,
yeah,
right?
I would,
Yeah, that's so cool, isn't it?
yes.
Looks really good.
Can we see the back?
Yeah, so there you go. There you go.
Wow.
And I've got another thread color up, and that is seafoam.
Seafoam.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
so
good.
here is seafoam.
Yeah, so we'll just
I
kind
gotta
of,
find white.
now I would take some steam, of course, and just steam it and to get rid of the markings.
Now, why do we like using the stretch serger thread, Joni?
It just fills in so nicely. When you, as you sew with it, it's as it goes through the machine, you know, it will go through the tension disc, and it will pull. It kind of gets pulled on, and it's a real like a nice fine thread. But when it relaxes, it puffs
Fills in.
out, so it fills in with for our decorative stitches really nice. So.
So
Yeah, so if you want a
Stretch
solid
thread.
line in your rolled hem, use it in the rolled hem.
And the
Decorative wave stitch. Oh,
it
yeah,
just
yeah,
fits.
the wave stitch, it's a must. Yeah,
Yes,
because
yeah.
regular thread just
Red-
doesn't look
it-
good.
Your stitch, even with your stitch length really, really short, it doesn't look quite as nice. Okay.
Now the next one is called soapstone.
do you want to go
And
up?
there
Here we
is,
go.
here's
I'll go over here and I'll
soapstone.
spray it with I'll put the steam to get rid of the lines, and we'll take a
Okay,
look at it.
okay.
I had a.
Maybe
Yeah.
show them
Here you go.
here. Here I have soapstone, so he's going to switch the camera.
Oh, you got that. Soap.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, so we
don't-
can do it right here.
Yeah. And we
Stay in
don't want to
this.
flatten your things, so I don't know how you're
I
gonna.
I think
You're just gonna steam it, get rid of the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pull on it. So that one's soapstone.
Oh, this one's
Yeah.
soapstone.
And let me see what this next
sorry.
one is. Oh, this one is called beige taupe. I better wait till I
Mm-hmm.
find that one.
Beige taupe.
Okay. Now here comes some grays.
Oh, you know
So
what?
this next one is called
Hold on one second.
steel. Right. Oh,
You
let
know,
me show
everything
that.
looks green because of this cutting mat.
Oh, does it?
It does look a little green, but not too bad. Okay, this is what
Let me
is
let
this?
this heat up.
That one
Steel.
is called steel. So it's a like a medium gray. Now look at the next one. Okay, so I got on steel. Okay, here comes another orange. And so show them the difference between this one and toboggan. Okay, so this one is called papaya.
okay, here
And
it is.
So it's not as deep an orange.
Okay, so let's just move this over here.
Okay.
The one on the
Ooh,
right.
look how nice
is-
it looks without
The lighter one is papaya, and then the darker orange is toboggan.
Are you-
I already did toboggan. Okay, so another red. Okay, so this one is another red. Didn't we have a red already over there? Because I want them to see the difference. There's very little difference. Okay, so the next one is called artillery, and what's the other one called?
This is artillery, and this
Poppy
is
red.
poppy
Yeah.
red.
So can you put it's
Let's see
like
if I can
so
get a good
little
shot of it.
difference, right?
Hold on one second.
So which one do you use as a just a deep red? I think we liked poppy red, but they're so close.
They're so close, yeah.
Okay.
I think you only need one of them. You
And
know, you
here's
don't need
another
both.
one. The next one, this one is called Blue Jean Gold. It's just nice to have an assortment so you're ready to do. And it when you do a rolled hem, it fills in, it gives you a solid line. Anytime it's decorative. And the other thing is, okay, you use the decorative thread and it runs out so fast. Whereas on these cones, there are 2,000 yards on each cone, so
Right.
they last forever. Yes. Okay, I'm still looking for white. Should I go look for
Oh, you know what? I don't think it made it in.
Oh, we got to show them white. That's
Yeah,
really
that's the most
important.
important
You want me
one,
to get
right?
out of the seat so you can put white in?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's trade.
Okay.
Okay.
So here this is the Blue Jean Gold. Oops, I'm going to make them all fall over. Okay, I'm hoping they can see the reds. So,
There it is.
Joni, how would you describe this one? This one is artillery.
It's a little bit deeper.
Just
but hardly, like I said, I
you
don't
would
think
not be able to tell the
I
difference.
don't think you need both reds. You need just one.
And just what happens is because we buy in so much of the red, especially at Christmas time. All our suppliers run out of one or the other of red, and then so we get the other one, and really you can't see the difference. So
You really can't.
no.
no, I can't. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
it's looking good.
Yeah, so it's measuring 14 by 15.
Okay, so we're
So-
going to decide the size of the pillow. We're going to we're going to find a pillow form.
Right.
That's it. And we can cut it down, but it looks really good. Now you could do your rows closer together, these rows to give it more twist. We just were winging it because the directions didn't specifically tell us. But I think it would be nice to have these rows a little closer together and
Yeah.
get more of the flips. But I love what I see.
Yeah, I do
think it's
too.
really neat.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks really
neat,
good.
yeah.
Really neat. Oh, good. PJ thinks it's really
Okay,
neat.
Yeah, like look at
Okay.
it.
All right. Do we have a couple more? Well, we got to get white in.
Okay, gotta get
Yeah.
white.
And then I think we could do a couple more colors.
Okay.
So,
Here. Were you just pulling out of here?
okay. I didn't do any of the ones that are
Here, let's make
on
a-
the table.
Let's make a. Oh, you didn't do any of these?
I didn't do. Did I do? I
You
think
did the oranges.
that light
Oh, these
green.
ones
I
are
know
good.
they're gonna like that one. So this would be. What's that one called?
Mint.
Mint. But you could go down the
Mint
list.
green.
Mint green. Okay, I love that one.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
with
pretty.
it coming up on spring, that's just a real light mint green. Now this one is also another good one. This one is called Sunlight, and I'm going to put it next to it, and you have to find it in your list. So it's a yellow. So
Okay, what was it called?
Sunlight.
That looks like Easter colors there.
There, was that
Yeah.
it?
Sunlight.
Right there. It was the
I'm
next
just
one.
getting lucky.
Okay, so what one do you have next down? And I'll find it. Okay, what is that one?
Papaya.
Papaya. So we did papaya. That was this one. There's papaya. And what's the next one? Because we got to get navy.
That's
Don't-
navy right
Navy. Okay, do I
Where's
have
the
navy?
navy?
And I bet this is it right here. This is navy. Okay, so it is definitely navy, but it does look black, I bet, right there. No, you can see the blue.
Yeah, I can see the blue.
If you're a Serger owner, you will love the look of this. And now we have a lot of customers that their skin is sensitive, and they sew all their clothing with this
Yeah.
in the upper looper and lower looper. So if you have someone in your family that is sensitive to scratchy seams and
I'm
things,
gonna do this.
okay.
Just so we can see them all like and compare.
Okay.
And then we'll just put the next ones right in front.
Okay, what do you have next?
I have this.
Okay, and this
Say-
one is blue. Oh,
Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the blue I used.
Okay, this one's the blue. So you use the blue and
the
that
Swiss
pink.
Beauty.
Swiss Beauty. So, okay. So these were the two Joni used, blue and Swiss Beauty. But we almost went with navy.
Yeah.
But it's so dark, yeah. And the fabric does have the royal in it. So
And I just have to find white, right?
white.
Yeah.
Add white. They have to have
real
white.
Quick, real quick.
Red and white for a candy cane look or Valentine's Day. It's nice, you know, to have these on hand because they're hard to get. They definitely are. Our suppliers don't stock much of it, so usually we clear them out every month or so. We clear them out, and then it takes like a few weeks for them to replenish their stock. So.
Let's see. Stretch white.
But this goes a long way, so that's why I like using it as my decorative thread because there's 2,000 yards.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Here's the white.
We got the white. Here's
the
white.
Yeah, we always
right
need
here.
white.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Now, we have a lot more colors, but I think we're good for now. What do you think? We went over.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think the fabric is nice.
Yeah.
You want to pull that
Pull
out?
that up, and we could sell it by the yard if they want to go. Oops, with the same fabric we did.
I thought this is
love
beautiful.
This fabric. I do.
Yeah. So let's see how this and
Here, let's see if we can put it right here. Oops. And then rip that off. Yeah, so there's the pink and the blue. So there's pink through it, and there's blue, royal blue. So yeah, that's gonna look really nice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got the pink and the blue. Now you could go a click or two closer together to get more of a solid line, which I always like.
yeah, we could do another one.
Yeah, we've got them all folded. We'll
Yeah,
have to do another one.
We'll do another one.
With the stitch length closer together and maybe these lines
It's
closer
closer
together.
together. We'll
So
So
let's
more
just- let's
flex.
see, can we see the picture of the finished product right
Yeah,
next to it?
it
Just
was. That was.
oh, did I steal it?
I think so. I think yeah,
Oh,
because
I
these
stole
are
it and I
the.
lost it.
Wait, I'm looking.
Here it is.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, you got
Okay.
it?
I got
Okay.
it.
You got it.
There you go.
Okay.
And then we'll just do the overhead
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
And pin tuck and wave tucked serger pillows.
Yeah.
Let's see if I
And
can
it's on the
zoom in.
Baby Lock website. You go to babylock.com, you go to projects, and then like I put in that I didn't put the skill level. I wanted to see them all, but I did put in that it was a Serger project. So really cool, right? Yes. Okay. So we are good.
Good.
So I'm gonna go see if I can help Steve, and we'll see you on Monday
Okay.
for Monday Material Madness,
Madness,
right?
okay.
Yes. And then I'll talk to Steve about when we want to have more classes in the new place. So my plan is to teach it in our classroom.
Okay.
And then, so I could, but see, I'm always too tired on Fridays because we're up so late on on Thursday. But I'm thinking I could teach the class maybe on a Monday and then continue with my Friday afternoon.
Okay.
And that'll make it even easier to teach.
Yes.
So we'll work that out. We'll let you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
So whether you watch us online or you're able to come face to face, you're all gonna learn it. So.
Okay, somebody was asking what sort of materials you needed, but it shows you that on Baby Lock's website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the materials. So
The
I mean, they said, but we just went right down to the solid fabric. Cut a panel 18 inches by 20 inches. Because like they say, 1 1/8 yards of printed decorator fabric.
Oh, that's
allows for two pillows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to their website. But I think to get one this size, we went 18-inch by 20-inch.
And this fabric again, because
That
somebody's
I
asking.
love. Do we
Yeah.
have that? 'Cause
Yeah,
they would
it's
like
right
to
here.
buy that.
Yeah. Can I put
hopefully-
that? Can I put that in? real quick?
Yeah, if you can get that in the
It has
bubble,
that
I
blue
love
one.
that.
What is it?
It's a Benertex
Cotton shot.
cotton shot, but it's pearl,
Pearl
because
has
it has
pearl
that
essence
shine to it,
Yes.
which we love. It's very soft, really nice.
I just need 2 seconds.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do the rest of the day?
I don't know.
I'm
I
getting
guess
my nails done.
Oh, are you? Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like doing that. I get to sit in a chair and just relax.
Yeah.
I can't even look at my phone or anything. I can't do
No,
anything.
no,
She's
because you're
doing my
doing nails.
nails.
That's right. Yeah, you just sit there
So
and
it is
relax.
very relaxing.
And here is the cotton shot, the white cotton shot. And we'll just show that a little bit. Well, they could see. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is,
But you
yeah.
even put it right here for them to see, because it kind of has a little print on it.
Yeah, it has. You could see.
Can you zoom way in to
Really
the
far?
pearl? Can they see
Yeah,
that?
that's a good. That's
Yeah,
good.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Keep
It's
going.
a very pretty fabric.
There, zoomed in 4,000 times. And now zoom out. I don't know whether you could see the shine unless I move it. So it has a little shine to it. So we love that. And then the fabric has the pink and blue, and it has the gold metallic.
Yeah.
I wish we could still get Snazzy Lock, because that had the gold metallic.
Oh, we love Snazzy
Yeah,
Lock.
maybe somebody will come out with something, because that too had more on the cone, so
Yeah.
we didn't run out.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so
was a beautiful
We'll
thread.
continue
but
looking for everything. All right.
All right.
okay.
We will see you on Monday. Thank you
Okay.
all so much. I'm going to go help Steve. He is making sure we have all the inventory we need to fill all of your orders. So I'm going to go in and help him for a little while. All right. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.